Hi, I'm Geoff Dragon, an associate with the growth team here at Taylor Vinters. Welcome to our founder series. I'm here with Lise Pape from Walk With Path. Hello, Lisa.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So tell me, what does Walk With Path do?
Well, Walk With Path is dedicated to improving mobility and reducing the risk of falls for elderly and people with chronic diseases. So that's our primary focus.
Yeah.
We have two core products, one of which is out on the market. It's a device that provides visual cues for people with Parkinson's disease to trigger walking and essentially overcome a specific symptom called freezing, where they feel stuck and unable to move. So by having the visual cues, they can get prompted to continue walking, and thereby it can reduce the risk of them falling over and having injuries.
Amazing. And within all of that, what would you say is the biggest challenges that you faced as a business?
There are constant challenges, I think, for a startup as you go on this journey. One of the biggest milestones for us has been manufacturing the product, which happened last year in China. There was lots of little issues along this road. I guess I felt quite daunted by manufacturing in China because you've heard so many horror stories of things going wrong, right?
Yeah.
So quite early on, decided to work with an agent locally who could help us to source components, source manufacturers and so on. And that worked really well because everything was in good quality and on time. We understood each other, so that was a big plus. But then we kind of ran into some other issues, just I think from lack of experience and not knowing. So in our manufacture and our design, we were really focused on trying to make the device to the right size, make it as small as possible. So one key issue that came up was our battery that we had chosen based on what could be in our little kind of container, what could fit. But then, we sourced the battery, we made the devices, and then we found out it was a non-standard battery size. So it wasn't a certified battery. Okay. Big problem.
Yep, I can imagine.
Then we had to go and certify it, which took time, cost money.
Yep.
Problems again. And then we were able to have the products leave the country. But that was a bit of a unforeseen thing.
And how long did that kind of certification and process take? Was it like a major setback in terms of a delay, or? Probably
ended up totally taking about a month. I mean, first there was a few minor things within that. Then we had a certificate. Then they didn't like the fact that the name was in English for leaving like the border control in China. Yeah. We needed also the certificate in Chinese, and then so it was like lots of details. Yeah. Anything that could be wrong was wrong.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
And now that you're through the other side of that, to the hopefully millions of you watching online, what would be your one piece of advice that you would give someone in your position or founders out there?
In my experience, it's really important to be very direct and honest and open with the kind of key people, whether it's team members, co-founders, or investors. I think it's important to get to know them, get to know that you are truly on the same page and you understand each other's expectations. Otherwise, things can go really wrong. I had one person who joined, and we had this understanding that they were going to get equity, for instance, and then our expectations were just completely different. And we didn't kind of get to that knowledge until a few months in. And that was, that could have been avoided.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, thank you very much. That's been incredibly insightful. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, thank you.
If you've liked this video, wherever you are watching it, then please remember to like, follow and subscribe at the link below. I've been Geoff Dragon from the growth team at Taylor Vinters, and hope to see you soon.